going to teach you a couple of quick training games to kind of get our dogs interested in engaging with us and just generally doing some training. This is great for confidence building. This is great for relationship building. And also teaching our dogs how to learn, which is a huge part of beginning training process. So I'm going to demo 3 quick games for you. We're going to start with hand targets. We're going to do some treat tosses, and we're also going to play an impulse control game that I really like. So to play these, you're going to need some treats, something that your dog likes, and I'm just going to demo a couple reps, but I would take these one at a time. Do a quick 5-minute session, play 1 game, and then put the treats away. Maybe come back later. I'm sorry, you're getting some sad whippet noises. He's ready for breakfast. Okay, you ready? So we're gonna start with a hand target. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold out my hand. Yes. Now, my dog already knows this game, but I think you will be surprised. For most dogs, if you put out a hand, most dogs are generally inclined to go up and sniff that hand and will oftentimes touch it. And that's when you say, yes, and you give a treat. So we're gonna do it one more time. Yes. And I'm gonna give that treat all the way back at my hand. Yes, good boy. Nice job, buddy. Very good. You can change this up. Once the dog has an idea of going and touching the hand, then maybe we do a hand here, we do the other hand. Maybe we move a couple steps. Maybe we practice high, maybe we practice low. So little things like that to start changing it up. Later on, this actually is a very functional skill. We can use it to help train positions and that kind of stuff, but for right now, it is all about engagement. Solely about building that relationship with you and learning that they have the power to control their environment and do fun things with you. So, our next game is treat tosses, and this is oftentimes my foundation for puppy recall. I'm going to take a treat, put it up to my dog's nose, just like a magnet. I might lure him around a little bit. And then I'm gonna toss it away, far enough away that they see it, but not far enough away that they can't find it or they really have to look for it for a long time. We might do that later, but for right now, I'm just gonna toss it away a little ways, and then the moment when my dog is finished eating that treat, I'm gonna say their name, and then I'm gonna say come, or whatever your recall word is. Leroy, come. Yes. And then he gets another treat right here when he's gotten all the way to me. We'll do a couple more. Leroy, come. Yes. Good. Leroy, come. Yes. Good. Leroy, come. Yes. Good boy. Nice job. Really lovely. So, that's our treat toss game. And this is fun to help get our dogs moving a little bit, get them excited, and get them moving towards us with a little bit more intention. This is especially helpful for our dogs that maybe struggle with confidence because we're working on letting their guard down and relaxing into a certain behavior. The last game I'm going to teach you is an impulse control game. And this is all about starting to build up some really good habits around what do we do when we see things we really want. So for this game, I'm gonna have between 3 and 5 treats in my hand, a small little handful, and I'm going to present them to my dog. However, if they come to the treats, my hand is going to close. My dogs are allowed to lick, to nibble, to paw. That is completely fine with me. The behavior that I am targeting is a stationary position like a sit or a down, backing up, and eye contact. So if my dog is here trying to get the treats and they take a step back, my hand will open again. Now, of course, at first, our dogs are going to come right back in and your hand will close. But you will be surprised how quickly your dog discovers that if they take that step back and wait, you will immediately say yes, and you will pick a treat up out of the jackpot and give to the dog, away from the pile. All right? So I'm gonna show you this behavior with Leroy. For right now, we're not saying anything. Yes. So you see how he took a moment, he turned and looked at me. Yes, good boy. And he's gonna get a treat away from the jackpot. Yes, very nice, buddy. Yes, wow. So Leroy knows this game, which is awesome. You sure do. You sure do. Here you go, buddy. But nonetheless, it is still a very, very helpful skill. And we can use this game to build some foundations of all kinds of awesome behaviors, including a leave it, a sit at the door, some auto behaviors around high value foods and that kind of stuff. But all of it comes back to this foundation, which is all about what do I do when I see something I really, really want? I look at you, I take a moment to breathe, I offer a stationary position, like a sit or a down. Cool. All right, so those are your 3 foundation games, and let me know if you have any questions.